Hello, and welcome back to Otogi, Myth of Demons. So, I am recording this pretty much right after the last one, so I have not yet had a chance to go back to the previous stage to clear up the entire level and to get the under 1 minute challenge done. We do have another one coming up here. Before we get there, I do want to switch, or I do want to purchase, rather, the Locust Wing here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that.
What is right? What is just? And for what purpose do we fight? Only you can answer these questions for yourself.
Indeed. So, this weapon specifically is going to do more damage. It's going to make us lighter. Go ahead and repair it as well.
One who hides his tears and punishes himself in silence. Means to cloak his guilt from the eyes of others.
All right. Yeah, so this is gonna allow us to be lighter, do more damage. And that is something important for this next stage. So the secret challenge in this next stage is to defeat at least 30 enemies on the way through it. So that shouldn't be too terribly difficult, I believe. We'll see. I don't recall ever really missing this, but if we do, not a big deal. I'll go back, record me getting it. Let's see what we have in store for us.
A cemetery of sunken ships. Kill the restless spirit that resides deep within.
Okay, so we have a ship graveyard coming up. And the creatures, we have more malice serpents. We've seen them in the last one. More shadow serpents. More... Oh, wait. No, I don't think we've seen these yet. Kessons. Manifestations of vengeful spirits who died at sea. Trying to take the living down with them. They leap on ships and try to sink them. So this is pretty much the goal of the entire level, is to ride on a ship and not get taken down into the depths of the graveyard. Great Kesson. A giant manifestation of the regret of the spirits who died at sea. It spawns smaller images of itself from grotesquely wriggling tentacles. House of Genbu. So, if you recall, we did in fact equip, in the last one, although we didn't use it, the Phoenix spell, which will do double damage to these creatures being of the House of Genbu. To all of them.
A cemetery of sunken ships. Kill
Let's purify
the
this area.
Spirit that resides deep within.
A graveyard of ships scattered beneath the waves. This place is filled with the souls of the men who died here. Perhaps they're calling for you. But you must be very careful not to touch the water. Somewhere in this sea is a demon made of living sorrow. This ship will carry you to that creature. You must take utmost care not to let the ship sink.
Okay, so these are the Kessons that were described in the creature compendium, or however you want to call it. Oh, that's not something we can break. So some of these masks we can destroy, which is why I went out there to sort of try to demonstrate it. I kind of failed. However, our whole goal here is to keep the ship from sinking. So these Kessons will, and that is the Phoenix spell. These Kessons are going to try and sink the ship just by sitting on it, really. They're not doing anything too impressive outside of that. This particular mission is a little difficult in the early stage to get a good object destruction clear time, because you have to leave the ship quite often, in fact, in order to destroy some of the surrounding items, mostly these crystals, but also a lot of the masts and detritus from the sunken ships around here. There we go. Oh, that's not where I wanted to shoot that. I wanted to shoot it at this guy real quick, but... All right. We've got a little bit of time, so we can take care of some of these. Well, I could take care of one of them. Oh, are you gonna... What are you doing, Ryko? Okay, we got another one coming back here. There we go. So the Phoenix spell on here kind of does a lot of damage to these Kessons, which is why we brought it mostly as a last-ditch effort if the ship is about to sink, truly. I'm using it a lot here, but because we can. However, it's not required at all. We could easily be killing these guys. We just need to kill 30 enemies. And I think we'll be doing just fine, especially with this spell. There you are. I thought someone was back here. Okay. One of the benefits of shooting off the spell, honestly, that I just noticed is it does, in fact, help you with the destruction bonus, because it's gonna go off out wherever you're pointing it. And destroy anything that it comes in contact with. So right there, I don't know if that's gonna hit that or not. It sure didn't. I tried. I tried to track it. All right. But this is a very powerful spell against any Genbu enemies. Okay. Now, I wonder if we can, Oh, we can. We can indeed. So those are part of the environment that we can destroy for a better rating. It's been a while since I played, so I don't know everything. I definitely know those crystals are a big part of it, but there are certainly quite a few other items in this level we could destroy. Okay. I'm gonna get everything we could from defeating these. Now we can actually see the main enemy right up there with the tentacles. He's not really moving at the moment. He's waiting to climb on board. But the best way to do this is to make sure, yep, there he is, that everything potentially is clear before you start trying to fight this guy. Because he's a hefty boy, and he will absolutely sink your ship if you leave too many things on here before taking him out. There we go. And just like that, we are done with the stage. I believe we did, in fact, kill at least 30. In fact, we got 40. And for our trouble, we got the Dragon Point, which is a spear weapon. Our level has also risen. Now, we didn't get very good scores on the destruction or the spirits. In fact, we got the lowest object destruction score, which is an E. Only 20% of spirits, because we didn't really get off the boat too much. And that's normal for this stage of the game. Now, let's see if there's anything new that we can purchase before we go read the description of our new weapon. Indeed, there are not. Now, the downside to the Locust Wing is it deteriorates quite quickly. It is a fragile weapon. So whereas some of these maybe have a cost of 209, for example, after first use, that one I think I used a few times, honestly. This one, after one use, it already costs 700 gold to repair it, which is a bit of a bummer. Now, the Dragon Point, Sharp Spear of Dragon Bone. A spear made of dragon bone with a cruelly sharp tip. The spirit of the dragon that lives on in it increases the wielder's magic power. So it is a magic power spear. It's actually even better than our current weapon when it comes to attack and defense as well. So I am going to go ahead and repair this and equip it as well. We'll try this out in the next area, I believe. All right. Well, that's going to do it for that episode. As always, I do hope you enjoy it. Any love, as always, as well, that you decide to show to the channel or to the video itself is always very greatly appreciated. I hope you all are having a great night, a great day. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you in the next video. So long.